Welcome back, guys, to Octopath Traveler 2. Well, last episode, we entered the Sunken Moor dungeon to find a Delster devil, meeting an elderly fishing enthusiast within and claiming his special bait, and then working how to reel in the fish, as we took our catch back to New Delster to complete a devilishly delicious dish. We then headed over to Sai to begin Agnia's Chapter 4, entering the Old Quarters to spot a statue of her mother performing the moonstep, who was soon defaced by Lila. Having been welcomed to this girl's home by her grandparents, we soon head over. Unfortunately, I don't have any put on the mug here for you. I could definitely bribe him. But no, yeah, okay, he's actually quite strong. So unless it's purchased, I wouldn't be likely to get it.
Will this do?
New equipment for sale, though. A soldier who constantly boasts of his own feats. In battle, he is so engrossed in his own performance that he barely even notices whether his side is victorious or defeated. His heroics have cost the life of many an ally.
Interesting.
Not bad for me to pick up. You got a strong axe, skull helm, a tough nut.
I have a request.
An exceedingly cautious soldier. His only aim is to survive the fight. Whether his side wins or loses is immaterial. More than a few former comrades in arms have died in his stead as he fled from battle.
Interesting.
I mean, I can understand it. I guess there's actually a lot to check out this town. There's this door again. Door, the legendary merchant Masood. She does not resent her father for disregarding both herself and her mother for the sake of his business, but she does not respect him either. She simply resolves never to live the same way he did.
That was very helpful.
Sure we heard that already, but I guess maybe it was the coming in and out again. There's a lot of guys we haven't got inquiries from. An old man who lost his grandchild in the war. His daughter has been despondent ever since and refused to leave the house for the longest time. Though she now leaves every once in a while, it will be some time before she knows joy again.
Thank you.
Yeah, lots of people. I didn't think I breezed through this fast, but still. An insatiably chatty purveyor of dried meats whose real business is information. He gathers news on the latest happenings in each and every town and dispenses it to any and all interested parties elsewhere. Seemingly idle conversation is how he replenishes his stock.
That was very helpful.
I wanted to come here to see what we can buy now. The Great Blade is the weapon that we could get off that guy, and that would be really good on Agnia because she'd get the bonus 60 accuracy. Lightning Glaive is something we've also managed to steal at some point in time. Doombreaker. Pirate's Axe. It's a lot of new stuff on offer here. But then, of course, we haven't got Masood here for some cheaper purchases. So we should probably hold off for now. Let's get these items and return to our quest. I was just somewhat taken aback by the fact that I haven't really inspected this town as thoroughly as others. To be perfectly honest with you. Very surprising. An old man who's been selling fruit here as long as he can remember. His supply line is a closely guarded secret. His fruit is always fresh, and his prices are the lowest around. He has great sympathy for the young children living with an elderly couple, and always makes sure to give them a bit extra free of charge.
That was very helpful.
One of the few children living with an elderly couple in town. She's quite mature for her age and helps the couple around the house without being asked. She's an accomplished haggler and cook, and regularly puts together meals on a budget that would beg a belief for most chefs and bookkeepers.
Thank you.
An apprentice carpenter brimming with vigor. He is courting the woman working at the tavern whose life circumstances force her to toil without a day's respite, and wants to make journeyman as soon as he can to be there for her properly.
Thank you.
Of course, none of them are there during night. Forbidden Spear. Level... Oh, we found another forbidden person. Frozen Funeral? No, I don't think I want to challenge you. I'll take your Elemental Augmenter, which is Elemental Attack plus 100. Yes! But I want that. Because that's 120 speed. Yikes.
Will this do?
A woman who recently drifted into town. She spends most of her time alone, refusing any sort of contact with the people of her new home. Truth, she's a swordswoman with a grisly secret. After honing her swordcraft under her father and eventually taking another of his disciples as a lover, she murdered them both and went on the run. Tragic, yes, but the experience only made her stronger. Tragic? She did it! much in the way of tragedy we're talking about there. Oh, I've been part of a tragedy. I did it, but... One of the children taken in by the elderly couple in town. He has taken on the role of elder son, wrangling the others and generally keeping them in line. Even the adults in time admire his leadership, admire his leadership in that regard. He works diligently in order to repay the kindly couple that has so graciously taken him in.
That was very helpful.
Something to get behind there. The older of two siblings living with an elderly couple in town. The war robbed them of their parents, and so they find themselves among the orphans in the couple's care. The shock and upheaval of it all has caused this young girl to close herself off from the world. She hardly speaks to anyone these days. Hidden item?
That was very helpful.
One of the children living with an elderly couple in town while his parents are off working in the eastern continent. Quite the gourmand, he is always eager to share food with the younger children as well.
That was very helpful.
It's that arrival period where we check everything out. A woman who spends her days loitering in the town square. Her face betrays no emotion whatsoever. She is quite considerate, however. She hands out snacks to the children in the afternoon, silently of course. It's a mite creepy.
Thank you.
And the flavor text tells you something like that. One of the children living with an elderly couple in town has the... How many children do they have? They're just running an orphanage, basically. As the oldest child in the group, she often finds herself withdrawing to be by her lonesome when the remainder of the group gathers to play. She's beginning to think hard about the future and needs time alone to do so.
Thank you.
I bet. Loads of hidden items all around the place now. One's in the inn, one's up here. Wasn't a tough nut to crack. We got these two guys here at night. Take the stuff you've got. We've already talked to you by the look of it. I think you might be the guy that's over there. Battle hatchet, pointed hat, critical earring. I think that's this guy. A carpenter's apprentice who began practicing under his master alongside a close childhood friend. When he saw the woman working the tavern recently, it was love at first sight, and he hopes to profess his affections for her soon. He's well-meaning, if a little bit clumsy. That was indeed him, wasn't it? Yep. Right, how do I get through you? Caretaker's possession.
I have a request.
I could have just inquired this. The master of the guild that manages the buildings in the East District. These days he spends his time preventing the local children from entering the particularly dilapidated storehouses situated on the back streets. He wants nothing more than to tear them all down, but try as he might, he cannot secure the proper permissions. I would like access to your place, but it's actually harder than I would like. I mean, it's not that we can. It's just... Maybe I should wait? And doesn't look like I can knock him on... Oh, no, I can, actually. I've got the stuff. Do I want to keep that, though? I've only got one.
Grandma! Grandpa! Welcome home!
Thank you. Were you good boys and girls while we were out?
Who are all these children? They're young ones from all over town. We watch over them when their parents can't. There aren't many jobs to be had here, so their parents leave in search of work.
Is she a new friend?
How I communicate.
Oh, that's amazing!
She's a traveling dancer.
You're all too young to know, but another dancer visited this very town 20 years ago. She was a kind-hearted woman named Kwani.
That was my mother!
Oh, it's no wonder you felt familiar. You look just like her.
It makes me happy to hear that you remember her.
As if we could forget. Kwani was only passing through, yet gave from her own pockets to help us. She took care of us like she was our own mother. The townsfolk built a statue of her so that they'd never forget the hope she gave us.
So that statue is of my mother. I can't tell you how happy that makes me.
She met a little orphan girl while she was here. And she taught her how to dance. That little girl never stopped dancing, and now she's famous for it.
A famous dancer?
Pardon me. I thought I told you to leave.
You again? No matter how many times you come around, our answer won't change. This town is all we have left.
This is our home. I beg you to reconsider.
I've seen her before.
We paid a lot of money for this land, which makes you no more than trespassers. My liege was gracious enough to give you time to leave. But no longer. I will force you out if I must.
Stop! I won't let you lay a finger on my parents.
Laila!
Get lost, you big oaf. Don't you have someone else to bully? I can't imagine what you'd want with a garbage heap like this.
Let the others know there will be no mercy next time. You've been warned.
Thank you, Lila.
Lila. Didn't I tell you already? There's no hope for us here.
Laila!
Did she run away again? At a time like this? You spoil her too much, Platt.
Lila was an orphan. She was abandoned when she was little, so we took her in and raised her as our own. But her heart's been closed off ever since, and all she ever does is make mischief around town.
She always says that there's no hope here. I wish we knew how to make her happy.
I have to do something. I have to find Lila.
Do you want me to do? Lure her back again? Probably. Your mother must have been an incredible woman, Agnia. It seems she was adored by people far and wide. She really was amazing. Mentioned that your father is a tailor of few words. How was it that he won your mother's heart? Everyone always looks so surprised when I say this, but it was actually Mama who proposed to Papa. She did. My mother fell in love the first time she put on one of his dresses. She adored everything about it, from the design to the way it felt, even the way he sewed it. She realized that the one who made it was thinking of the wearer and their happiness. Mama decided that she wanted to wear his clothes for the rest of her life. All that after slipping on just one dress. Let's see, she sounds like a very passionate woman. She laughed and said it wasn't love at first sight, but love at first wear. Sounds like their meeting was the work of fate. I couldn't agree more. Like 2 others we know of? Well, Lila's run off, but we have some items to grab here. A marble. Of course, they're the kids' items, so... We weren't really expecting all that much when you think about it. But talking about the kids' items... I'm not allowed the rare stone, though. The herb's great. I'll take your can do. That is a health restorative. I'm sorry, okay? This is how I roll. An old man who runs an orphanage of sorts in Sai's Old Quarters and loves all the children as if they were his own. He looks after kids whose parents are away working, those who have been orphaned or abandoned, and even those he has taken in of his own accord. The number of children in his care continues to grow, making operations more costly, but he manages to get by thanks to anonymous donations.
Thank you.
And why haven't you been given a name? I can't even acquire something of you. Do you even exist if I can't inquire? Kiddo's got an antique coin.
Will this do?
Well, we just bribed this boy. One of the children living with the elderly couple in town. He feels a strange sensation in his breast and isn't sure what to do about it. Namely, his heart threatens to leap out of his ribcage whenever he thinks about the oldest girl in the couple's care.
Interesting.
I see he's age 11. What we can do with this boy, who doesn't want to leave. Okay, you've got items. Getting great bunches could be useful in time. Oh, I suppose that's one way to save money.
I'll take good care of this.
Yes, it is. Just ask people to give us stuff and they give it. Conjurer's staff and bottle of sleeping dust.
I'll take good care of this.
I'd have to mug her for a hairbrush. None of these are available. How come this boy's so resistant? I have to leave this place. I'm gonna knock that guy out, by the way. That is his future. One way or another.
What am I doing? Soon this town will be nothing but a memory. And a bad one at that. There was never anything fun to do here. Ugh. Fun. So that was a dance. What? What are you staring at, you idiot?
I was just admiring your moves. I'm happy to see you've taken a liking to dance.
No, I haven't.
I can teach you if you like. What do you say, Lila?
What?
Your shoes. They're all tattered. You can't dance in those. Which means I'll just have to find you a new pair.
Hey! I didn't even agree to dance with you!
Never you worry about that. Just wait here, okay?
What's up with that lady?
See, I don't have to pay for anything ever, so I'm now just gonna go find someone and go, hey, give me your shoes. I need someone's shoes. Someone give me the shoes. Nope. Is it you? Old man who's here just for shoe stealing? Looking for some shoes? I have a children's pair that no one's using. Why? Okay. Cute shoes. I understand. Please take the shoes to that little girl. He's just perfect. Can't wait to show Lila. Well, there's this guy too here at the moment. He's got a soul stone for me to steal.
I have a request.
All this man's wandering has brought him to Sai. He has neither money nor connections nor skills. To make ends meet, he has begun selling silty water gathered from a watering hole outside of town, but has found few takers.
Interesting.
You could try to, I don't know, filter it? Strange idea, I know. Me and my weirdo ways of doing stuff, right?
Will this do?
Another hidden item. A fearless, gifted soldier until he suffered a grave wound in battle that left him too terrified to even pick up his sword. He's hoping some liquid courage will keep the fear at bay long enough to see him to the battlefield once more, but it hasn't worked so far.
Interesting.
You've hidden that near this place, have you? What does it require for me to get the next license for you? Oh, well, I got 2 Warriors Divine skills. Okay, cool. I've got all the licenses. Everyone can be warrior now. Well, legendary arm is a question, though. I've already heard about the double-edged sword. Forbidden blade. Yes. A cemetery in the Crestlands. Is that not the same as what we've seen elsewhere? What? Giant's blade here? Oh my god, you're good.
I have a request.
Give me your items. Soldier is training at this dojo alongside his current head, who is also the guild master. Visiting his old training grounds and reminiscing together about the training they underwent rejuvenates him, though it was not without hardship.
Interesting.
I can actually take the energizing pomegranate at the very least, but a giant's blade would be lush. Are you here during the day? No, I was going to say we could buy it if you were. That's a shame. I don't think we're mugging him. And we can't steal him if he's not there during the day. They've made sure that you have to pass the skill check, basically, haven't they, for a lot of the good stuff.
They fit perfectly! Thank goodness.
I guess they do.
Now then, let's begin. Just follow me. Your turn.
Fine. There's no need to get so excited. Are you crazy? There's no way I can do something like that.
This is called the moon step. It's an advanced move, but I know you can do it, Lila.
I get it now. You just want to laugh at me, don't you?
Of course not. When I saw your moves, I knew. You've got the makings of a dancer, Lila.
I do?
But when you start, you don't need to worry about doing it well. You just need to have fun. That's the most important part.
Fun.
Come on, let's give it another try.
After some time...
That was amazing! You dance wonderfully, Lila.
That's the first time anyone's ever praised me so much.
Thank you, Lila.
Huh? What are you thanking me for?
It made me happy to see you have fun.
Don't be ridiculous. Wouldn't you be happier if I could do the moon step?
Huh?
When I watched you dance, all the bad thoughts in my head disappeared. And my heart felt warm. What's wrong with me?
Lila. What do you say we do it one more time, Lila? I did it! I finally did it! You did! You learned the moon step! It's proof that you worked hard. Harder than anyone. Dulcinea. Thank you, Miss Kalani. After I saw you dance, I decided someday I'm going to be a star. Grandma!
That was a beautiful dance, Lila. It reminded me of Dulcinea.
Dulcinea? You mean the little orphan girl that my mother taught was...
That's right. Her name was Dulcinea. She used to practice here all night with your mother. I'm happy you found yourself a good teacher, Lila. Dulcinea said she was going to be a star, and now she is. But not everyone here is happy about that. After all, when it came to the townsfolk, that girl...
Come quickly! The town's in trouble!
What? I'll go check it out.
I'm going with you.
What's going on? The people have come to evict you.
What do you think you're doing?
I told you there would be no mercy next time, didn't I?
Stop this madness! This town is our...
Dulcinea?
Greetings, you poor little slum dwellers. Allow me to free you from your filth.
I don't care if you're a star, the moon, or the whole damn sky. You need to come back down to Earth and remember where you came from.
Unfortunately for you, my memory just isn't what it used to be. Now go, Veronica. I will be watching the show from atop the hill.
Understood.
Why is this happening? No. I can worry about the whys after I put an end to this.
Let me help. I've got to teach these bullies a lesson.
I can tell how much you care for everyone, Lila. But you have to leave this to me. You get the other kids to safety, you hear?
Agnia. Okay, leave it to me. Good luck, Agnia.
I won't let you down.
I want to erase the place I've come from, maybe, so therefore no one can trace me back to it. That might be my downfall. I don't know. Well, thankfully she went off because I realized as I entered this cutscene that this is the leading up to the boss battle music. A bit worried for that for a second. Agnea, how could she do such a horrible thing? I got a whiff of loneliness from that lady. You did? When you say star, you're talking about the ones in the sky, right? They're so high up that people can't reach them. Maybe she's lonely up there. It's been my dream to be a star like her someday. I want us to be able to smile and laugh together and share the stage. Even if you become a star, Aggie, I don't think you'll be lonely. You'll always have good friends around you. Hopefully that will remain true. In the meantime, there's a lot of dudes here, like Medicine Peddler with a hidden item. A medicine seller who visits town on a regular basis is an old friend of the elderly couple looking after several of the children in town. He sells them his medications at a discount. He's actually in the final stages of a terminal disease. It's not the dying that bothers him, it's the regret that he won't be here to help the townsfolk any longer.
That was very helpful.
Oh man, don't make me feel bad about them when I steal from them later. Just try it. I never thought you would take things so far, I won't allow it. This town doesn't belong to you and it never will. That guy's got courage, but he's also probably got the courage of not having much left. The leader of the local carpenters. Despite his thick scowl, he cares deeply for others and often does unprofitable work for impoverished residents. His skill can work wonders with even the most meager materials and limited funds.
That was very helpful.
Changing tonight doesn't change our personnel that's here. I'm guessing there must be a save point further ahead of us at this point. In fact, we do have a dungeon. Or at least a way to get to our location, the Dragon Ridge. I've got evasive maneuvers off again. Right, so first question, how do I go down?
Let the show begin.
Hey, no dragon.
My turn.
Here I go.
They be mostly ants.
Axe attack. All right. The winds of favor blow. Sorry.
You're not sorry, stop pretending. A killer bug with Shadow Claw.
Mine now.
Okay, well, I need to know what the Shadow Claw is. It's just a normal sword attack. The Fuddling Fang on a 6. Buttermeat with Charge All. I don't think even the Buttermeat actually attacks well enough for that. Double Cleave All is really good, as we know, for breaking. And we tend to go with the Alls. Let's get the killer bug in here.
I'm hungry.
Sikari and Casti level up. I need to go... there we go. A Wind Whisperer Dagger. Well, this'll be interesting. Because it's way better than the Magus Knife in every way. And raises potency of wind-based attacks. It's almost like it's custom built. Agnia. Oh, weird that.